Cheers, mate.
Hola, buenas tardes a todos. Otro día más aquí en este Eurovision Info. Hoy tenemos con nosotros a Klinsmann, uno de los posibles representantes de Malta en el próximo Eurovision 2023 en Liverpool. Hi, Klinsmann. Thank you so much for accepting our invitation to the interview.
No, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. My pleasure.
So yeah, as I said, you are one of the contestants for MESC 2023 to choose the Maltese entrant for Eurovision 2023 in Liverpool. How do you feel when you got to know that you were chosen for this competition, and what are your expectations for the contest in Malta and in general for Eurovision? By the way, how a cute cat!
Yes, yes. She just decided. Oh, she went away. Thank you. So first of all, I did Eurovision for quite a number of years. This is my 9th time doing it for Malta. So I took sort of a break from Eurovision because I was doing other work in England. I started producing. I was producing for my band, working in the studio. So I sort of stopped doing Eurovision for a number of years. And this year I was approached with the song Piranha. And I said, as soon as I heard it, I wasn't quite sure about doing the contest because it's been a while for me. But something told me inside sort of that I should give it a try, kind of thing, you know. And I said, why not give it a try with Piranha? And it was a bit of a challenge for me as well, because it's not my usual style of music, because I write my own music. I play the guitar as well. So I said, let's take on this challenge, and here I am, I guess. That's all started.
Yeah. So yeah, so you said like your song is called Piranha, and you already performed it last Friday on the first show of the Malta Eurovision Song Contest. And from what we can listen, it's a very like anthemic and also like very like a beat song and happy song, or like very catchy, I would say. Can you tell me a little more about what the song means to you and how the songwriting process was?
So the songwriting process, I wasn't entirely involved in it in the first stages because it was written for me. The song was specifically written for me. However, I came into the song from the production stage. So when the studio work came in, such as the instruments, the guitars we used, and the recording process. So I was involved in the project from the production point of view, which is something I absolutely love doing. I worked with my team very well as well in doing that. So yeah, I mean, it's Piranha to me means I see Piranha as a new challenge for me within the festival, because it's something new that I'm doing. When I say new, a lot of people in Malta know me in the live festival scene, into the rock scene, so to speak. So I wanted to present something different for the audience here locally. So I said, to me, it means a new Klinsmann, so to speak, for the audience. So that's what Piranha really means to me when it comes to the contest, I guess.
And yeah, you said that it's quite different from your style, which is like is more like rock or other like style. What's in general your musical influences when writing or performing music? And yeah, you said that you didn't write this song, but you work in the production kind of part of the song. What inspires you to like to finish this song and to write this song?
Yeah, so my main inspiration, I mean, I'm mostly influenced by One Republic, Imagine Dragons, Coldplay, some Ed Sheeran vibes from time to time, and then I tend to do a bit of a kind of a Harry Styles kind of approach. So I guess I'm influenced from all of the bands that I follow and all of the solo artists that I follow, and obviously, you tend to get a bit from Coldplay, a bit from there, and you make your own sort of feel and approach to things. But yeah, I mean, the general artistic point of view that I like to take is keeping it real. So what do I mean by that? Keeping my personal touch within the song, and giving your own identity in anything that you do. So it's very important that when I try to do it as much as I can. I'm currently writing my own album as well right now. So it's something that I'm constantly practicing and doing, so that helps in everything you do. Something that really that you really learn from time to time is the more you write, the more you produce music, the more you sing, the better you get at it, So in this case with Piranha, it wasn't just writing the song and producing it. Trust me, we've been producing it, and I'm the kind of person that I like to listen to the song the following day, and I'm like, nah, this needs to be changed, and then you go into the process on and on again until I'm sure that okay, this is it now, So yeah, I mean, some songs take, I don't know, a number of days. Other songs can take months to actually finish and finally produce. But in Piranha, it was quite a swift process, I guess. It was quite a nice experience to do.
Nice. Cool. So you said that you already entered MESC for 8 times. So this is your 9th try. And we know that the final of the MESC will happen on the 11th of February. But you already performed your song in the first quarterfinal last Friday. What sort of performance can we expect from the semi-final and the final if you get to that stage? Is it do you already have any idea, or
I cannot say many things, as you probably know, but I've been planning the actual performance, because we don't have a lot of time from when we get to know if we make it to the semi-finals. So it's just a few days. So we need to make sure that we are prepared for the case that we make it to the semis and eventually the final, hopefully. But what I can say is, I don't want to give out a lot, but if we make it to the semifinals, we will be, I can say we will be giving quite a nice show. Let's just put it that way. And what do I mean by a nice show? Something that people are going to enjoy seeing a song. So it's not just seeing me singing a song, because that will be just any other day, but there's going to be something special which portrays the song, me and Piranha in general.
So we expect you on the stage with someone else, probably dancers. So do you have like a dance routine, or it's gonna be more like the backing dancers like dancing and you like performing, or something that you can tell us, or?
No, I wouldn't be having any backing vocalists, so it will be all me vocally for sure. But yeah, I mean, there will be some. The song mainly will be focused on TV, so it will be mostly focused on TV shots, the way it's actually being portrayed live on TV, with some cool graphics. That's all I can say for now.
And if you were to win MESC 2023 and go to Liverpool, would you keep the performance the same, or will you have to make any changes adapted to bigger stage? How are you planning to like further?
From my end, so if I had to win, that would be, I'm the kind of guy, I'm always up for feedback, so I listen to what people say. I believe in constructive criticism, a lot. So if something can be improved, changed, or sorry, can you hear me? Sorry about that. My phone was. So if something, as I was saying, if something is there to improve or make better, why not? So I'm quite a chill guy, I can say. So I'm always up for suggestions and to make things better. So why not?
Okay, great. So yeah, we know that this year is going to be 40 contestants on the this first quarterfinals, and only 26 or 24 will make it to the next round, to the semifinals, and then only 16 will make it, or even less. I can't remember.
16.
16 to the final. There are very well-known, well-known artists from Malta that are taking part on this competition. I'm very also tried in different years as yourself, such as Brooke, Aidan, or Maxine. How do you feel about of the competition this year, having other 39 great songs competing against you?
Well, I mean, I've been in the music business since I was 10 years old. I'm 32 now. I think I have a lot of extensive experience within the festival, within music in general. I think I'm one of the very few that write, produce, perform, play music. I'm also a musician, and I do it on a daily basis. It's my life, really, So when it comes to music, to me, it's not just music in general. It's not just Eurovision. It's not just one song. To me, it's what I live and breathe, So, yeah, I mean, well known or not, at the end of the day, it comes to the song, that moment, how you present it. It's I mean, sometimes, okay, you what can happen is if you have someone who have a name, or people know you, like, let's say I have quite a good following, I mean, sometimes a challenge would be living up to people's expectations, so that's a very challenging thing. I mean, and every festival has its own story, I'd like to call it, so if let's say this year I come second, third, it doesn't mean that next year I'm gonna win, or I might not even apply, so it's a whole, it's always a new journey. That's what I've learned throughout my throughout my years, I guess, but it's overall, it's a nice feeling. It's nice to be in the festival, getting to know new people, you guys as well, we never spoke before,
Yeah.
It's a pleasure,
Cool. Yeah, and you said that you lived in England, and you studied music here, or because I live in London, so I'm in London right now. So yeah. So
Where about?
in London now I'm in Central, but I live in Southeast, close to Greenwich.
Oh, okay. I used to live in Epsom. If you know where
Epsom.
Epsom.
Yeah, Epsom.
Yes.
Epsom. Yeah, the first time I came to London, I was living close to there, like in Sutton, close there.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
It's
Yeah. So yeah. What do you do here? Like, how do you compare like the Maltese industry with like more international and bigger industry like in England? Like, do you think, like, because as we know, like in Malta, being such a small country,
yeah.
we think, for example, Spanish people, like we are like a huge country. We see like countries like Malta having that many artists and really good artists being incredible. Like it's such a miracle for us having like you guys being also talented in such a small country. Like, how do you feel about the Maltese talent? And also because most of you, like, you always like studied or lived here in the UK, you have really good connections with the UK. I actually know some Maltese people here in London working in music, so yeah.
Nice. I mean, I used to do it when I was studying in the UK. Now I started playing in England again last year, since we came out of COVID. I started playing in the UK again. Mainly, we're focusing on Birmingham and Liverpool currently. And later on this year, I will be doing my very, music festival as well in the UK. But having said so, in Malta, yes, I do believe we have a lot of very good talent. However, the music industry in Malta is always limited, because we are a very small country. So obviously, when it comes to being Maltese, such as myself and other artists over here, you would need to export your product. So yes, that's why we look into options to expand our reach. So yeah, the country is what it is. It's a lovely place, Malta, but yes, unfortunately, we are a little bit limited in the resources we have. But it's from the first year I took part. Compared to now, the festival, it's way ahead. It's in a much better place, and even the things how they're done, they're much better than previous years. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
So
true.
Yeah.
And so you said that you are familiar with the contest, with the MESC, and also with Eurovision. Is there any song from Malta or from other country that you really like and that you really remember and that you look up to?
Yes. I really liked last year. Obviously, Måneskin are amazing. I love the guys. But I really liked from last Eurovision. I really liked Finland song.
Yeah,
yeah. There was, what's the name? Blind Channel, I think.
Yeah, no, that was 2 years ago, but yeah.
Years ago, yes, you're right. I really liked their song. So yeah, I think I really like that song. I really like Måneskin as well. You can tell I'm from the rock scene. But yeah, and I really like Duncan Lawrence as well. I think he's such an amazing artist. So yeah.
Yeah, the song was amazing. Was really nice. Yeah. Okay, great. So yeah, this is the end of the interview. So thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate that you took time to speak to us and answer our questions. And we wish you the very best luck for MESC 2023. Before we go, do you have any message that you can send to our followers of Spain Eurovision Info that will be supporting you in the hopefully semi-final?
Obviously, first of all, thank you for supporting me and the other singers as well. Because for us, it's great to have you guys, from other countries following the contest. So yeah, thank you for that. I mean, my message would be we all love Eurovision. Stay positive, and always believe in what you do, and believe in yourself. So that would be my message to everyone, and always take life with good positive vibes.
Right. Thank you so much.
Cheers, mate.